How's it going, guys? This is the Piggy Bank podcast, your favorite casual gaming podcast, here with your casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I'm your host for this show here with my good friends. We got Connor Elliott.
Hi, how y'all are? How you doing? Great day! Great day.
Little nervous.
Saturday for you,
Today
Monday
is
for
a
me.
wonderful day.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Say
Tavin
his
Bothel.
words. Hey, what's poppin', players? What's going on? That's how you say hello, Connor. It's not that fucking hard. Stop being an awkward little fucking schlub and just say hello.
How would I do a little?
On purpose. He's doing it's like he's doing a bit.
I
Yeah.
know it's a bit, but it doesn't read because he's him.
And here's the thing: I'm gonna do a dance on this table and put an L on my forehead because I'm just like a dancing monkey, basically. Just hey, how you doing, guys? Wonderful day.
Oh my goodness. Say his words.
Shut up! I don't get that. I know it's Caesar.
Together, stronger.
Strong.
So he says the same thing that he does, but in like a negative connotation.
Well, because like 300 years have passed.
yeah.
So now it is the era of like the Christian Crusades equivalent, but for the apes.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So they are
They
using
recontextualize his words.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
use
using
words in
Caesar as their Jesus, of course, because Caesar is very much Jesus in the original trilogy too.
Yeah.
And then they're using it and twisting it for colonization.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Hey, at least the new director, he just knew what they were doing with the last movies and just
West
decided
Ball.
to keep on going with it.
Yeah. If only he could have made a better movie though.
I've heard that it's the weakest out of all of the 8 movies,
Easily.
the recent ones.
Oh,
Easily.
It's not the weakest.
No, absolutely by far the weakest.
No, it's not the weakest.
I'm
No,
assuming you think-
I think this movie was better than I would say I liked it better than the first one
Go back and
of
rewatch
the
him.
new trilogy.
Go back and
I have
rewatch it.
I went back and rewatched it right before I watched the new one.
Then you're an absolute madman because this movie, the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the new one, is boring and bloated and just a CG clusterfest. It's beautiful CG, but it's all CG. Like you feel like the world is all fake, and you feel it. And the story's just not very interesting.
The acting seemed good.
The acting's good. The acting's fine. They're doing cool things thematically and like and drawing historical parallels, like I mentioned with the Crusades and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of a boring movie.
Yeah, Wes Ball. He's lined up to direct the Legend of Zelda movie.
That's his name? Westball?
Wes
Ball.
Ball.
Ah,
Wesley?
okay.
Wes.
Yes.
So
He's British, I bet.
we'll see how that comes out.
I hope he's British.
You know what?
really
If it's
funny-
if it's to this
there's
level,
really
that's
funny-
fine.
Sorry, there was a really funny IGN video from the red carpet for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, where someone went up to Wes Ball and asked them what his favorite Legend of Zelda game is, and they had the whole like lead up using like the treasure chest, like and then he was like, "I don't think I should answer that," or like no comment or something like that.
I was mistaken. Sorry?
He dodged a bullet there
He did. Maybe showing his hand too early.
because no matter what he said, he would have gotten shit on the internet.
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, if he said the best one, Twilight Princess, he wouldn't have gotten much flack at all.
I mean,
Not
there's
the best one.
right
Tears of the
there,
Kingdom is the best one.
there's right answers to the question. There are correct answers to the question, and it's basically anything before 2010.
Is it?
Or after 2022.
Yeah, that too.
I just feel like if you name either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, you get criticism because we're dealing with the internet. I'm not saying this.
Yeah.
This is what the internet would say. You're a bandwagoner and you only like the new stuff. But if you say Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, any of those, good answers.
Twilight Princess.
I think Twilight Princess squeaks in there. Yeah.
Squeaks in. Disrespect.
We're talking about the internet. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the internet.
And the internet would agree that Twilight Princess heartily is in the best Zelda games. Top 10.
I don't think
top
they.
5,
I don't think they heartily agree with that.
Then they're fools.
I don't know
top
about
10,
heartily.
sure,
I
top
think, I
10.
think a good group of them would agree. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about like a huge part of them would. But anyway, this of course is the Piggy Bank where we come together and we talk about our week in games, what we're excited to play this week, what we have been playing. and we kind of just have fun. We play mini games, and it's a nice bit of camaraderie talking about video games. Who doesn't love talking about video games?
Piggy Bank.
People who don't like video games.
I suppose, but I don't care to know these people.
They wouldn't even be here.
Yeah. Why the fuck don't you like video games? Maybe you should break that down, because you're boring. Because video games are cool.
They could throw that back at you and say you're a fucking nerd. So, double-edged sword.
And then they'll knock your books out of your hand.
Take me back to grade school.
Yeah.
We know how you like to carry your books around. And
Oh yeah, I love carrying books around. Yeah, whenever you see me down the street, you always see me big stack of books in my arms. They always say, "Man, Tavin, why you got that big stack of books in your arms all the time?" And I always reply back, "Gotta be prepared."
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
You got your big stack of books in your hands. You got your one strap messenger bag that looks kind of like vaguely like a purse. It's on like the side of your side there. It's hanging off your side. So and rather than carrying the books in said messenger bag, because it's a little too small. It's too small to carry all those books. So you got to carry them.
Unless they're paperbacks. Bunch of paperbacks, they could
No.
probably fit in there.
What nerd in high school carries paperback books? They're always the hardcover fucking school textbooks.
Listen,
That is
some
true.
of us
They
nerds
always
were poor, okay, and we couldn't afford the extra $5 for the hardback. All right.
My parents.
Well, then
could.
you're just asking to spill liquids on them and ruin them. That's all you're asking.
That's what it was.
My
You
cat's
guys don't
playing with the
read. Why are we
plastic-
talking about that?
I
grocery
used
bag.
to once upon a time. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
My cat is playing with a plastic grocery bag, but I think that's a good way to start off with our first discussion, and that's what we've been playing.
Oh yeah, discussion.
You guys been playing anything fun? I did that specifically just to throw you off, Tavin.
Thanks. Not like I'm taking any time codes or anything. Yeah, appreciate that.
You threw me off too. Gives you any points?
Yeah. Well, me myself, I last night I was like, you know what? I think it's time that I go back into my new game plus journey of Elden Ring,
Ooh.
and I
nice.
loaded it up. And it was almost not necessarily a speed run. It was just I'm so over leveled. I think I'm like level 250.
Damn.
So I'm on New Game Plus 4, and I handily took care of Margit, and
Yeah.
then Godric in the Stormville Castle.
Very
And
nice.
I believe that's around where I left off. I went to. I think I'm on the road to Caelid right now. Like kind
Yes.
of doubling back, because you don't have to beat Godric to access the DLC, but why not?
He's a hard barrier to the rest of the map.
Did I
So.
fight Caleb? That name
Really
sounds
don't
familiar.
think.
Red Sky, Florida.
No, didn't
Big
fight Caleb.
giant-headed dogs and giant birds running around.
You went there. Remember
I
you
went
took that
there,
portal?
yeah. Oh, he's saying he just went to Caleb. He didn't fight Caleb. He just went there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this
I'm
was
on
the name
road
of a
there.
boss.
Yeah.
I thought this was the name of a boss.
No,
Got
it's the
got
region.
Got
Yeah.
it.
No, Caelid is the region. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good for you getting on that, Phil.
Yeah.
I need to complete
Yeah.
mine.
I'm excited for. I think it's in 2 weeks is when it comes out, right?
Nice. Yes,
The DLC?
June 23rd, 21st. I
It's
should
been,
know
a
these
different,
dates.
it's been a different day every time you've said it.
know.
Every single time.
I know. 25th, I think it was
21st.
21st?
I think so.
21st.
You got 11 days, boys. 11 days.
I can do that.
Exciting times. I have not been playing nearly as much as I have wanted to. I keep losing my save in Persona 3, and I don't know why. I'm 99% certain I'm saving, and then it just keeps reloading me back to some bullshit. So I don't know what's going on there. Grinding out Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Platinum, little bits at a time here and there. Most of my playtime, I think, has been going to Dead Cells, kind of working my way through that, getting it out the way. I've completed a run in Dead Cells, rolled some credits, and I'll play a little bit more just so that I know the breadth of the game, because of course Dead Cells, you can beat it pretty quickly, and you're not seeing the full breadth of the game. So I want to do that. So I'm going to play probably 2 more full runs if I succeed at them as easily as I did the first time, and then we will review it at the beginning of July.
Yep.
Indeed.
I'm in the same boat as you. I've pretty much exclusively spent time on Dead Cells. It's going well. It was the first time in quite a while, I guess not really a while, since the last time was Millennia, that I hit up against a wall. I've since passed that wall, but I just couldn't get past one of the levels. No matter how many times I tried, no matter what build I had, I just couldn't do it. Eventually it clicked, and it's been smooth sailing from there.
Which one have you gotten stuck on?
Clock Tower.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the hardest level. I actually found the hardest level later on because I'll save it for the
Poison level?
No, that one's actually relatively. You can do that pretty well. It's the one where it's the distillery. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. I hate it. I will have to complete it once, and then I'll never do it again.
What platform are you playing on, Connor?
I'm playing on PC.
Oh, okay. So we're all on different platforms.
Yeah, I'm on Switch. Are you on PlayStation?
PS5, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that at the end of the month.
Beginning of the next month.
Well, yeah. So good little teaser for where we're at for Dead Cells. I myself for Dead Cells, I think I beat the bridge boss, and that's like the furthest I've gotten so far. You know.
Yeah. It's funny. I'll talk about this in the review, but it doesn't really affect the review of the game, so it's fine, I think. This game felt so much harder back in the day. And I don't know what that was, but it was so difficult to get past that first boss for me when the game came out. And then now it's like, I mean, I've one-shot every single boss. And I'm like,
I'll tell you what's changed, Tavin. It's us.
Got leveled
We've
up.
evolved.
I evolved. I'm a real gamer now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no more of those fake games that I was playing before, like Persona 3 Reload
Yeah.
or Penny's Big Breakaway. I would
Yeah.
never be caught dead playing those games now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Liar.
moving on to our first mini game of the day.
Heyo!
Connor, what do you have for us?
Well, we have a little game that we do every now and then called Hit 10, where we source a list somewhere of 10 games ranked for whatever reason. Maybe it's because a magazine did it. Maybe it's because it's our own personal favorite games that amount to 10. But sometimes we don't have enough for 10. And we do something instead called Preorder, where I have a list of games. In this case, it's 8 games. I have personally ranked them, and each of these two guys are going to have to decide where they place in the list, gaining a point for each correct placement. Person who gains the most correct positions wins. Very often, we tie, and we have to do it over again like 2 times. But hopefully, that doesn't happen here, because my pre-order is over something that is actually pretty relevant in this past week. Because back in the day, when I was getting into video games, like many people, one of my first titles I played religiously was Call of Duty. I played it, and even though I've fallen off now, there's some interesting things coming out of the new Call of Duty, which I will not be partaking in due to the fact that it's 300 gigabytes of data. So
Fucking outrageous. How do you
Yeah.
get your game up to 300 gigabytes? That's ridiculous.
and because of that, I'll continue to just
They just don't
reminisce.
optimize it, is what it is.
They do not, clearly. So I'll just reminisce about old Call of Duty games that I did play. And I'll go ahead.
It's got to be their engine, because they're using the same engine like from
Yeah.
10 years ago. So it's got to be that like they need to upgrade their engine, but they rotate these games out too fast.
It could be the case. Either way, we will not be talking about, what's it called, Black Ops 6, 5?
Six.
Jesus, it doesn't feel like there's
Pay
6.
attention.
It doesn't feel like there's 6.
So it's because there was one without a number on it in between. 5 was Cold War. Black Ops Cold War.
Stupid as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
It was
yeah,
stupid,
it's-
but this is what it is. Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
also, I don't like how they dropped the like Roman numeraling. Granted, they didn't really ever have it because Black Ops 4 was just 4 ones, which looked stupid, and it would look even dumber with 6 of them. But like, just use Roman numerals, guys. What are we doing? Because
Yeah.
Black Ops 6 doesn't
IV.
look good.
Just IV. It's on
IV, VI.
No,
I
it's
guess
6.
both of
Well,
them.
it was 4 is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
IV for 4.
Anyways, all right. So we're ranked. You have ranked Call of Duty games.
I have.
Okay.
And I'm going to list them out.
Okay.
I will list them out as many times as I need to. Everybody will make the list on their own and then unveil it one at a time.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. And now, these names are a lot better than Black Ops 6, kind of. The games are, in no order that I have played, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remake, Call of Duty Finest Hour, which is an edition of the first Call of Duty game, Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which is a specific version of Call of Duty 2. What did I miss? And Call of Duty World at War.
Finest Hour and Big Red Wet.
1. Big Red 1. For posterity's sake, Call of Duty 2 works. Call of Duty 1 works.
Should have just fucking said that.
But it's not called that. It's called Call of Duty Finest Hour.
Okay.
I'd be
So
lying
hang on.
to our
So
amazing viewers.
I've got Blops 2,
Uh-huh.
Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare Remake,
Reboot.
World at War, COD 1, and then what's the other one? I'm missing?
COD 2, and then the last one. Oh, World at War is the one.
World at
I'm
War,
missing.
yeah.
I said World at War.
So list off yours again, Phil.
Blops 2, Modern Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare reboot, World at War, and then COD 1.
COD 2.
And COD 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But whenever
And
you
I'm
guys,
sure this is so objective, not at all based off of memory and nostalgia. You went back and played all 8 of these games and refreshed your opinion on them, not at all going off of the memory of a child.
Yep.
Cool. That was sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't pick up on that, he didn't do that.
Listen, only 2 of these games I cannot be super confident on.
Listen, they're all on Game Pass, Connor. You know, you could have done that. You could have done it.
I could have, and I didn't. Woe is me.
Favorite moments from the Xbox and Ubisoft Showcase streams. We will be getting into that in the Two Penny Games cast. So if you're curious about that, go check that out on youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames. Twitch stream. Don't go anywhere. You can watch us live, twitch.tv/TwoPennyGames.
We'll talk about that a lot because it's like the thing.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting. I don't know if he thinks it's actually interesting or he's just saying that.
Well, I mean, I was around for some of this era.
Technically, you were around for all of it.
Not COD 1 and 2.
You weren't
Not
alive?
World at War. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, but I knew you, Connor Elliott, from Black Ops on.
Yeah. Not World at War? I feel like
No.
you had
No.
been at World at War. No, I guess not.
No, I was tail end of Modern Warfare 2, beginning of Black Ops.
How do you remember? Okay. Whatever.
How do I remember these things?
Yeah.
Because I never played World at War.
That's
why.
okay. That's when you jumped on too. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, Black Ops was my first Call of Duty. I went back to Modern Warfare 2. Had a lot of fun with that. I'm surprised Modern Warfare 3 is not here.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hating ass bitch.
I just never-
This is Connor Elliott.
I just never played that game.
No, you did.
Modern Warfare 3 was like
Stop
the big
it.
one that I
Yes,
played.
you did.
Did I? I did play that
Yeah.
game.
No, we played a fuck ton of it.
God,
Modern Warfare
I-
3 is my most played Call of Duty.
God, I forgot about that one completely.
Yeah, we played a lot of that game. We played so much more of that game than most of this list.
If I put it on this list, I wouldn't know where to put it. I know where to not put it,
Fine.
but
Don't worry about it.
yeah, I won't. Yeah, I couldn't even attach an identity to that game. Well, that was around the time Call of Duty really there always seems to be a point for someone where they're like, okay, I'm done. You know, maybe it's Modern Warfare 3, which would have had to been the last one. Well, the last one I actually played was the reboot of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
But that was a fun game, but that was also after a break. I'm trying to remember. We didn't like Ghost that much. What was the one after that? Infinity War? Infinite Warfare?
Advanced Warfare.
Infinite Warfare.
Oh, Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare, yeah.
Advanced Warfare. Liked
And
that
then it was-
one a decent amount. Dropped out for whatever was after that. Came back for Modern Warfare, and then I haven't dropped one since. Or haven't played one since.
Infinite Warfare had such a fun campaign.
Infinite? Or is
Yeah.
that
Advanced had Kevin Spacey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah. That's the last one
Oh.
that I remember playing.
You're right. There was
No,
the
Infinite
okay.
Warfare is what I'm talking about. I had
Yeah.
a great campaign.
Oh, I did try Blops 3, didn't like it.
Kit Harington
I
was
have
Infinity
my
Warfare
list
villain.
together. Yeah, Infinite. Kit Harington was in Infinite Warfare. Yeah.
All right, nice. We'll just wait for Tavin to lock in his list, and then we will be good to go.
The thing is like, Connor's going to be stupid about this.
He
And so
says.
the ones that should be on the bottom aren't going to be on the bottom. All right, I'm ready. I'll lock this in. Do we get if we don't nail it first try? Do we get a second attempt at this? I forget how this works.
I think it's only if
yeah.
you get a tie, right?
Only if you get a tie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes. But Phil, you went first, so starting from the number 8 position down to number 1.
Up to number 1.
Okay.
What? What'd you say?
Start at 8.
Yeah.
Move up to 1.
Down, up. What's the difference?
But on a top 10 list, you start at number 10 and then you go down because that's a lower number, and numerically, you go down to 1. I agree with Connor.
If you build a list, you start with 1. If you're like, this is the number 1 best thing, right?
Sure.
For any top 10. So then you go down by going down the list to the lower value. And I understand numerically it's a higher value, but in a top 10 ranking list, it's a lower value game. So
But we're starting at 8, so it reverses that. Like we're
right, because you don't start at 1.
yeah.
You start at the lowest, whatever your thing is, and you go up.
Arguably, the only like places that people care about on these top 10 lists or whatever list are the last place and the first place.
Top 5, top
do you-
10.
I would,
what do you
yeah,
think is,
3 to
like,
5 is
numerically the
very
worst?
important.
I'm talking about the general public. Of
Still.
course, I care about this, but people really want to know what your favorite and your absolute least favorite is.
I feel like Watch Mojo proved that people like top 10 lists. Like the nice, succinct 10. Easy to remember. Maybe you can find people that would just remember
But also, like,
1 to 3 or 1
Apple,
to 10.
Apple Music just did the 100 greatest albums of all time, and like there are buckets that people care about. People care about like top 20. People care about top 10. People care about like top 5 to 3.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like how those are placed. So it's like Breath of the Wild from the internet perspective has to be a top 3 Legend of Zelda game. If it's not in the top 3, what are you doing? Like it doesn't need to be 1, but it needs to be in that top 3 for the public to deem the list acceptable, right?
that's a lot of the reasons we sometimes get top 10 lists. We look at top 10 lists on this show, and we're just like, what were you smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Someone's
Anyways,
loud there.
start at 8, go to 1.
Yes.
8-1. So I thought Connor was going to be a reasonable man. So I, being also reasonable, placed the oldest ones at the bottom. So I have Call of Duty 1, then Call of Duty 2, followed by, this is where it changes up, the Modern Warfare reboot, then the original Modern Warfare at number 5. Number 4, I have Blops, the first Black Ops. Number 3, I have Black Ops 2. Number 2, I have World at War. And then number 1, I have Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
That is probably close to what a general consensus list would be amongst.
I was trying to
the
read
people.
Connor here.
That would probably be the best. The only thing that like Call of Duty 2 is usually deemed the worst in the franchise. So I think people would just switch those two. But Connor, you're an idiot and you do dumb shit.
I should specify once again,
Yeah.
it is not Call of Duty 2. It is Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. It is a different game. It's like when you have, like an example I can't think of. It's a different game. It's not the same as the first one. It's quite literally different. But
Okay.
Before that,
I've
just to
literally
make sure.
never heard of this one and the Finest Hour one, whichever one you said earlier.
Well, the first
Never
one
heard
is
of either
called
of
Call of Duty Finest Hour.
Call of Duty 1, actually. Finest Hour is also another, that might be the same exact game, just updated, but they're two different games. They were sold differently.
Are they really?
I looked it up. There's even another one, I think, that was like Call of Duty 1 something something. Or maybe that was 2.
I don't know
The
if
first
you're right.
Call of Duty game
but
is literally
okay.
just called Call of Duty.
Is it really? Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right.
But real quick, your number 2 spot was, I should know this, but
World at War.
World of War. Okay. So, just to redo your list, you have it 8-1, COD 1, COD 2, Modern Warfare Reboot, Modern Warfare Original, Blops 1, Blops 2, World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
That's my list, yeah. So let's
okay.
see what Tavin has.
You as the, and this goes for all of us, you as the or as the game leader don't need to recreate our list. You just need to count how many we got right.
This was the problem I had last time.
So you don't need to be keeping up. You just need to be counting.
How many we got right?
1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. That's all you need to
Way
do.
better. Well, I'll do that for this next one.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy easy.
Yeah. I have the list. COD 1 at the bottom. COD 2, because you're a madman. And then actually I'm following Phil's all the way up until whatever. I'll point it out. Modern Warfare Reboot. So I'm sorry. Let me start this all the way over because I put too many words in here. COD 1, COD 2, Modern Warfare Reboot, Blops 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, World at War.
What was your number 2 spot?
Black Ops.
Okay. Well, now that I did it differently, let me tally up Phil's points. Hey, now I know, right?
So, yeah,
Isn't that what matters?
So what the bottom 3, me and Phil had the same.
Oh yeah, COD 1, 2, and then Modern Warfare remake or reboot.
Yeah.
Well,
He's doing it, ladies and gentlemen. He's counting.
just to make sure there's no errors, Phil, do yours one more time.
Jesus. All right.
Different counting
Great.
measures. Yeah.
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare Reboot, Modern Warfare, Blops, Blops 2, World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
Well, great news, guys.
Yeah.
I read Phil's list again. Say
Yeah.
it one more time. Instead of reading the original list.
I hate you. I hate you. What?
Hey,
How
this is getting so much tension. I think I'm actually doing some benefits.
No, it's not doing tension. It's us getting mad at you because you're a fucking moron.
There's no.
Yeah, the only
there's
tension
tension
is
now.
us towards
See,
you. That's the only
there's tension now. I just did it. Say it one more time, Phil.
There's animosity, not tension. There's a difference.
No, there's there's difference.
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare Reboot, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
Well, you tied. Both of you
Fucking Christ.
got 2 right.
Well, shit.
How is it always ending in a tie?
I don't know.
I don't know how.
The odds are quite low, but here we are.
Again.
You ever watch those videos on YouTube or on TikTok about people putting cups in the right order? I love those
Yes,
videos.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I love those
Those are
videos.
scripted, though, for sure.
I don't think so. It's a lot of
Majority
scripting.
of them.
That's a lot of scripting.
So just think about your list. Look at see what might be wrong.
You're talking the different colored like plastic cups, yeah?
Yeah, where there's like one underneath and that's like the
Yeah.
right order, and then the one at the top is them getting it right.
Yeah. I've
like-
never seen a video that I'm like this is scripted.
Well, so like I'm just talking about the ones that are like they tell you, oh, you got 3 correct, and then they move the one that is obvious, or I don't know if it's just scripted or that they're stupid. It's like obviously that's the one that was correct the 3 different times you checked it. I don't know why you're saying this is the wrong one now.
Well, Phil,
You know what I'm
people
saying?
are stupid. So
People are stupid. It's true.
people are stupid.
I don't know if you're still in here, Minecraft server, but according to Chet Hanks, it is White Boy Summer. But you can't spend every day outside.
I have no idea what to move here.
Be random, be crazy, be wacky. Who
I'm gonna
knows?
do this because I believe this to be the truth.
As you say.
God. I don't like you. If you did this, I don't like you. You're an idiot.
You know what the thing is?
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a hint.
Uh-huh.
Both of you.
Uh-huh.
No,
There is
don't give us
only
hints.
No, it's fine. This effectively does nothing. There's only one placement on this list you guys will be upset about.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do this. I'm thinking outside the box here. I didn't even know you played the first Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, it was my very first, and then Call of Duty Big Red 1 was my second, and then I didn't. It was kind of later, and then Modern Warfare had come out shortly after that, or maybe years after that.
Oh, you know what? 3 might be considered the worst. 2, I think 2 might actually be a liked game.
Well, I could find out based off the.
It's probably 3. It's probably 3. My first one was 3 on the Wii.
Yeah, while you guys are doing that, let me find out some of the Metacritic scores of these. What can hurt? They're so far removed, it's kind of hard to remember exactly where.
This is blasphemous. There's no way you did this.
I don't know. Tell me and find out. Call of Duty. Yeah, how many Call of Duties were there? I'm not going to bother.
There's
finding
like
it.
fucking 15 now.
I meant for the first one, but Okay, Call of Duty Finest Hour has a 73. Not that much of a far difference.
I'm ready whenever you
I'm almost ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I say Call of Duty 1, give me Call of Duty 1, not all of the other ones that are not 1. There we go. 91. That's overrated. Call of Duty 2 was an 89 at the time, so couldn't have been that. I know we kind of have different values. Call of Duty 3 was 82, though. I don't know. Who could say? That is a good review from users.
All right, I'm ready now.
Did I like the worst one? Okay. We'll continue with what we did last time. Phil, you go first.
All right, so my list is pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
The only things that I've switched are Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare Remake.
You need to read off the whole list, buddy,
Okay.
because he's
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare Remake or reboot, Blops 2, World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. Tavin?
Modern Warfare Reboot, COD 1, Blops 2, Modern Warfare, COD 2.
Modern Warfare being the original reboot.
You already said the reboot.
The original reboot? The original reboot.
I didn't hear you.
Those are the words you just used. Okay, so I'm going to go again. Modern Warfare Reboot, Call of Duty 1, Blops 2, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 2, Blops, the first one, Modern Warfare 2, World at War.
And with that, we have a winner. A decisive one.
Yeah.
The winner is Tavin.
Yeah?
It is you.
Yeah?
With 4 points
Oh.
compared to Phil's 1.
That is ridiculous
God.
how I said,
What?
let me get stupid with my list, and then you gave me double the points. That's ridiculous.
Well, get your lists ready to compare. Make sure I didn't make any errors. And here are the games on the list. At number 8, the bottom of the barrel, as we can all agree, is Call of Duty Finest Hour. Call of Duty 1.
Oh, should have left it there. Should have left it there. I
Hey,
lost a point, actually. That's
You did lose a
interesting.
point.
That's my only point.
Yes, it is your only point. Number 7 is the Modern Warfare reboot. It has a good game, good moment in the game. Other than that, I couldn't tell you fuck all about that game.
What good moment are you
Raid in
talking
the
about?
House.
The raid in the house.
Raid in the house.
Yeah,
Didn't that happen like 3 times?
only one that I can remember.
Oh, okay.
I think it was twice.
Well, I only remember one.
That campaign's good.
Yeah, it was. It
I
just
stand by it.
Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. I just have way more fun. I know I can say that game was more enjoyable to myself, which is why it's at the number 6 spot. Number 5 is the original Modern Warfare. Number 4 is Black Ops 2. Number 3 is Black Ops 1. Number 2, Modern Warfare 2. And one that Tavin had the easiest time knowing is Call of Duty World at War. Still to this point, my favorite Call of Duty.
You're fucking crazy for thinking like everybody. I haven't played it, but everybody I've ever talked to says the Black Ops 2 is better than the first one.
I think that's just the era of people, because I agree with Connor. I like Black Ops 1 more than 2.
A lot of it also has to do with the fact that, you know, what decisively puts it over is the zombie mode was way better. And I put a lot of time
Oh,
into
yeah.
the
Black Ops
zombie
Zombie, Black Ops 1 Zombies, I think, was peak zombies.
mode. It was.
Yeah.
Overall, as a complete package, it was. Call of Duty 2 was the first time, Black Ops 2 was the first time I was like, okay, this game mode's run its course. They're doing too much with it. And I also did just like the multiplayer in the original Black Ops more. I like the guns. That's really it.
Yeah.
The future weapons, they didn't really hit that well.
So I was actually very close. I needed to switch Call of Duty 1 and Modern Warfare Reboot, which were the bottom 2 of my list. I just need to put Call of Duty 1 below Reboot. And then the biggest error is I needed to switch Call of Duty 2 and Black Ops 2. Which were...
You're also fucking insane for thinking that
4 and
World at
6.
War is better than Modern Warfare 2.
It is.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I can't stand by you, buddy. There were multiple better games after World at War.
I can understand that. It's just my own tastes. Once again, also, zombies. It was the first time.
It's also,
and
like-
I played
But
it
like
World at War-
Black Ops 1 gave us all of the old zombie maps again.
Yeah, it did. But
It's not
multiplayer,
better, you know?
but multiplayer
The
and
old- I
campaign
knew-
come into play.
I didn't know it was necessarily your favorite. I just knew that you really liked World at War. That's why I have it so high. Me personally, I don't think that's breaking top 5.
The thing about Modern Warfare 2 is that at the time, I would have stood by it being one of the not weakest Call of Duties, but not on the top of my list. I would say the original Modern Warfare was better. But over time, I was like, you know what? Nah, Modern Warfare 2 was better.
Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 are in my top 3 easily. Easily.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from there. So
Play more Call of Duties.
yeah,
we should all play
to
more
be fair,
Call of
I have
Duties.
not played a ton of Call of Duties. I've played a ton of very specific Call of Duties. Oh, Modern Warfare 3, I like. Modern Warfare 3 might actually be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the one I played the most. It's either that or Black Ops, I'll be honest. Because that's my era, is the MW2, Black Ops, and MW3. That's where I was like into Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So.
Black Ops 1
And I
had the best
played Modern
campaign.
Warfare 2 after its prime, too.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was late to that party.
The heyday was nice. It was very nice. But that's
All right,
it.
yeah.
Pre-ordering.
That's the end of Connor's incorrect list there.
I hope everybody here has learned a valuable lesson. Count.
Is that Connor's stupid?
Connor is stupid. Phil, I'll remind you. I said I'm changing my list dramatically, and it's going to be stupid. And then I was more right. So
In fairness, it was the later half of the list that got you the points rather than the back end. So, your phrasing of the question is misleading.
I just don't know what half
point.
you're talking about when you say that.
I
don't care. Moving on.
What? You don't care about Call of Duty?
I've already erased the list from my notes app. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that too.
You call yourself gamers, as I delete mine.
All right.
All of my
moving
top
on.
tens, all of my top tens that I make or just ordering of lists, I have those saved of my personal stuff. Oh God!
Because Phil, he likes to look at the list in his downtime and jack himself off.
Wow.
That's how he gets off.
Wow, it's totally not so that I can keep up with what I've done in the past or anything. Totally not that.
For my own like personal gaming history, it's kind of criminal that you didn't put Modern Warfare 3 on this list.
Yeah,
It's
I
super
played
criminal.
a shit ton of that game.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is great.
could not tell you a single thing.
Oh my God. The
Soap Guys.
That's the one that had the survival mode in it. Oh, I
Yeah.
lost so much time to that survival
Yeah.
mode.
It was almost like a horde mode that wasn't zombies. It was great.
Well,
You get
Neat.
the waves that had the 2 helicopters coming at you. Got to hit them with
Blasting your
the
ass.
predator strikes.
did you play? I feel like you would have, Phil. Did you play Firefight, ODST Firefight back in the day?
I didn't play ODST Firefight. I played a shit ton of Reach Firefight.
That's when I know a lot of people played it.
I'm more familiar with Reach than I am ODST, but I didn't care for Firefight ever. So
Well, so the maps for ODST Firefight were basically just the levels that you whenever you weren't playing as the rookie, when you were playing as the other ODST members.
Yeah.
Those were the maps for
well, it's the
Firefight.
same thing in Reach. It's just recycled maps.
Well,
Yeah.
Because
Not
that was
all
the
the
era
way.
where they made a campaign level and then recycled it into the multiplayer. But now they make multiplayer maps and recycle them into the campaign.
do you think that's why Call of Duty is leaning more open world to lately, so that, they don't have to have people complain about that
I
kind
don't
of
know
recycled
because
stuff?
only Modern Warfare 3 was open world, right? Or they did. I mean, they did get more open as they kept going. But I think Modern Warfare 3 was the only one that was actually trying to be an open world. But I think part of it is the success of the battle royale, even the mode before Warzone, whatever that one was called, blackout. I want to say before Warzone. I think that is such a cash cow that they create new towns and areas for Warzone and then recycle them into campaigns.
All right, yeah. Moving on to Tavin. I
Heyo.
believe you have a hit 10 for us.
I do, gentlemen. Now, help me out because I can't remember now that I'm looking at these lists. I'm doing a top 10 of year, a personal top 10 per year bit again. Have I given you gentlemen 2019 or 2018? I'm pretty sure I gave you guys 2019.
I think that's correct. Let me real quick look. Because
Oh, you got
I've since revamped my 2019 list to have some of the ones that make more sense, and that'll tell me looking at those games.
It's low key kind of cheat. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
I'm not gonna look at that then. Fine.
Yeah. I think it's 2018 is the one I haven't done.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's do
it's
2018.
2018.
Rather than you trying to criticize me.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Well, if Connor honestly should probably Google 2019 games just so that he doesn't overshoot like he always does.
Or undershoot.
Yeah, that too. That too. Anyway,
Both are equal in their.
well, we're going to do a hit
happening.
10 of my top 10 2018 games. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you don't know, Hit 10 is a game where I have created a top 10 list. These two gentlemen will take turns guessing what is on the list. They will have 5 turns each. Each numeric value on the list is flipped in terms of value of points. It is the inverse position. So number 10 is worth 1 point. Number 1 is worth 10 points. And everything else is inversed as so in between. Connor, you are so awful with years and dates and what came out when that I'm going to jump to you first and allow you to guess the first the first one that is on my top 10 2018.
Well, Tavin, I greatly appreciate that.
I will, however, give a little thing or a little disclaimer. This list, not super proud of. And it's because 2018 was a year not awesome for me outside of the top. It was hard to get 10 games that I loved on this list. Like, it was the bottom of the list is like, yeah, I guess that one because I didn't beat a whole lot of games in that year.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Well, I'll take my my easy one and go with God of War 2018.
God of War 2018 is number 1
Yeah.
on the list. 10 points.
That's all I got.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
all
I
you
got.
have?
Maybe Phil will start saying things that'll be like, "Oh, that thing came out." But
Oh,
as of
you're
now,
fucked.
all I got. And then you
You're
said
garbage,
and then you
dude.
said it worse. You were like, you have no damn clue what was deserving to be on this list." You
Oh,
just
buddy,
said
you are
things.
fucked.
Yeah, no clue at all. I don't even think this was a big year for me.
Well,
Now, Phil-
am I just gonna go ahead?
I have a strategy in mind for you because I'll tell you, the first game that's probably popping into your head of this year is not going to be number 2. But
No. I know.
but it's probably the only other one that he's going to know that came out this year.
Yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna go with that one, and I'm gonna say Spider-Man 2018.
Fuck.
Not the one I was thinking of because actually, in fact, Phil, Spider-Man is number 2 on the list,
Oh,
granting you 9 points.
you made it seem like you were not going to be in the number 2 spot. Like,
That's not the game I was thinking of, but
Oh,
it's fine.
I thought I would snag like number 3 with that, and like I would have to like think about the other
Can
one.
someone keep track of points here? Because
you're.
I don't wanna
yeah, right
jump
now it's
between.
10-9.
thank you.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
This did nothing. Spider-Man, I was like, yeah, shit. Well, no.
What came out?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, hey, look at
Look at that.
you.
Number 3
Connor.
spot, baby.
Ew.
Connor, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is on the list, and it is at number 3.
Okay.
Granting
okay.
you
Okay.
8 more points.
Okay, let's keep this up.
Fantastic, Connor. Fantastic.
That's all I got.
That's what he's going to keep saying the whole time.
Okay.
Phil, jumping back to you, my friend.
Back to me. I
Uh-huh.
am gonna say
Uh-huh.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
That is a 2019 game.
Even I knew that. Oh, come on, Phil.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, no points there, Phil.
Rare miss from me.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Connor,
I
I
was
think
being
this.
cheeky.
guess number 3.
Thought so. Definitely thought so. I believe this came out in 2018. I might just do what Phil just did. Control?
Control is a 2019 game.
Damn. Barely missed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Same deal there. Same deal.
Ooh, okay.
Phil, number.
He's looking. I saw him look
guess
down. He's
number
looking at a list.
He's not doing nothing. He's fucking around.
I looked at my camera then to you guys. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is on the list. It is at number 6, granting you 5 points.
All right, so hang on, real quick. I was keeping score and then I forgot. So hang on.
So Connor
Connor
got 1
snagged.
and 3, so he should be at 18.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 and 6, so you should be at 14.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. I think this came out that year. No. There's no way it did. But I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay.
Mario Odyssey.
No.
Phil said no, so I'll probably.
No.
That was 2017.
That was 2017.
17. Damn. Yeah. Okay.
So another swing and a miss for you, Connor. Phil, back to you. Fourth guess. Let's see if you can.
I just wanted to say this because I know it's not on the list. This isn't my guess. I just wanted to say it because it came out. Darksiders 3. No, I'm gonna say. But like, I don't know if it's on your list. Is the thing, you know? Fuck
Okay.
it. Red Dead 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is on the list
That
at number
was the other
5.
big game.
Right above Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, granting you 6 more points. Now, Connor, he is currently 2 points ahead of you. Number 4 is still available for 7 points.
Oh, gee.
So you need to lock in and grab this one to have any hope at beating Phil here.
Oh, golly gee. Gee whiz. Ooh.
So can you lock in and find out what the number 4 2018 game is for me?
There's no way it's this. There's no way it is. No, it can't be. It's not. I'm not doing that one. No.
Okay, he's not doing that one.
Let's see. Damn, I want to do that one. But no, because fuck it. I'm not going to win. Well, I could win. Shit, dude. Yeah, this came out. You know what? Yeah, I'll say it. Doom Eternal.
That game came out in 2020.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we've had this conversation a couple of times now. So
That was
shame
the
on
furthest one that was off.
you.
Yeah.
That
I never
could
played
not
it.
could not be closer to. You would be. Well, I guess you struck right dead in the middle. Like that was in between the first one and the Doom Eternal. So you've lost. Sucks to be you. But Phil, can you guess any more on this list for 2018?
I've got a couple more guesses. I'm more confident that one of them is on your list than the other.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Detroit Become Human.
Detroit Become Human is on the list at number 8, granting you 3 points.
3 points.
3 points.
23.
So there you go.
Number
He's a
8.
full 5 points ahead of you now, if my math is right in my head.
That's correct. Yeah.
We'll say that.
Any other guesses?
I have another one.
Okay.
It was one that I wasn't sure was on your list. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider not on the list.
I almost said that one.
Yeah.
But I was going to say Tomb Raider 3, so I was like, I don't know if he's going to that one.
I probably would have given you that one because the naming convention for that series sucks.
It is weird.
So the list is as follows.
Can I
Go ahead.
make a guess real quick?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I might be wrong. I think that was a 2017 game. I was going to say Destiny 2. I think that's from 2017.
I believe that is a 17, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll say my 10 and my 9 I think are better games than where I have them ranked, but I didn't beat them. And I didn't play enough of them to feel like I could put them higher. So at number 10, I have The Messenger.
Ah, yeah.
Number 9, Celeste. Again, both those games clearly better than Detroit Become Human, which is number 8. But I didn't play enough of them, and I did play all of Detroit Become Human. So I was like, I just don't feel comfortable putting them higher. Number 7, I have Tetris Effect.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, good stuff right there. I like me some good Tetris, and that's a good one. Number 6, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Phil got. Number 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. Phil also got. Number 4, the last one that we didn't get on the list, Dead Cells.
That's
Oh
funny.
shit! All right.
Yeah, I'll say
funny.
I made this list before I started playing Dead Cells again, and I'd stand by it. Number 3, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Number 2, Spider-Man 2018. And, of course, number 1, God of War 2018. I will remind everybody that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a fantastic game, and you haters can go get fucked.
It's the best Assassin's Creed game, being the only one I played.
Let me just say that the haters are not here on this list. I hate Connor for saying that it's the best Assassin's Creed game. Saying
No, he's right. It's the best Assassin's Creed game.
No, it's not.
By a wide margin, I would
Let
say.
me predict it.
It's a fantastic. It's easily top 3 Assassin's Creed.
I've played almost all of them.
And let's hear Phil say it's Black Flag.
It is Black Flag.
It is not Black Flag.
I couldn't say no.
Black Flag has very boring, basic, and annoying mission structure. It's fun to be in the ship. The ship is fun. Undeniable.
Black Flag's the best.
Black Flag.
I think I brought it up on. I think it was right before we were watching Advent Children, and y'all were still recording the podcast. It was right around when Persona 3, y'all were doing the review for that.
Yes.
But Skull and Bones had just come out, and after people playing Skull and Bones, they were like, the sales for Black Flag have gone like through the roof.
That's hilarious. Black Flag.
Like right after.
And don't get me wrong, Black Flag easily a top 3, but I think Odyssey is far and away better.
What's number 2?
I would probably go Odyssey, Brotherhood, Black Flag, but Brotherhood. Hold on, Brotherhood is definitely a nostalgia thing. I've since gone back and played Brotherhood. It's not as good as I remember it being. But
still I'm best of the Ezio trilogy.
I would, yeah, oh yeah, for sure, best of the Ezio trilogy. But I would say that like Black Flag is probably a better game. Yes, I mean if I'm being like as objective as possible, I'd probably go Odyssey Origins and then Black Flag. If I'm being as objective as possible, but
it's the bones of Odyssey.
Origins might hit my number 3.
Origins is good.
Origins is really good.
Yeah, never beat it. Played the living shit out of Odyssey though.
So did I. I haven't beat it.
I have the platinum in that game, and that's not the easiest platinum in the world. You know, a little bit of grinding going on in that.
When is it not?
I'll say Final Fantasy Rebirth takes way more time than Odyssey does.
Way more of a grind.
Oh, so much stuff to do in that game. I hit a side quest chain in Rebirth last night. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Which one was it?
Oh.
It is in the Cosmo Canyon region. You do the shitty little
Springs.
Yeah, with like it's like a reverse tower defense game where like it's almost like you're attacking the tower as opposed there's like 3 gem like jewels that you have to protect, but it's almost like the
Fort Condor.
It's like the Fort Condor minigame, but like more basic and not as fun.
No. Well. Yeah, I never did that one. I tried to, but I was trying to beat as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that minigame sucks, but the story bits that they give you after each one of those, choice.
Yeah.
So good.
Very nice. Very nice. Moving on.
Indeed.
To our third and final minigame. I also have a hit 10.
Piggy Bank Phil, they call him.
It's the one that, I was I had put it like off just for like the past few weeks. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words because I'm trying to, so I think I had it on my phone. It's on my phone history, so that'll be an easier way to find it. I was trying to find this exact list again.
You got to start putting them in the notes app.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
You got to start because you don't have to scroll.
Useful.
Yeah, it's just all right there. I used to when I pull lists from the internet, I would read the intro blurb if I found the intro blurb necessary, and then I would go to my notes app and I'd be like, all right, what was the list?
What goes where? Yeah,
because there's ads and images and
it refreshes sometimes.
150 words for each game.
Right.
This game is at number 8 because of so and so and such and such.
Yeah.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I'm doing a hit 10 for I believe it's titled on the top 10 list. It's the top 10 video games with the best soundtrack.
Oh baby, let's go! I love soundtracks.
This is from who?
TheTop10s.com.
Oh man, that makes it so hard.
Why,
It does.
Tavin?
Because the top 10s are crowd-based voting, not educated people.
Educated people,
author putting it together, educated.
That's like the worst thing
there's-
you can do for this kind of list, though.
But,
One guy.
But the one guy you can figure out taste as you're figuring it out. So like, if I vote for like Uncharted and you vote Final Fantasy VII, I miss and you hit. That tells me that guy is an RPG guy. So now I start shooting at other RPGs. So I start hitting the Chrono Triggers and the Personas and all these.
In the context,
and I leave the Uncharteds and the Batmans alone.
In the context of deciding on a list, yes, this is the
easier
one.
Here, Batman, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, fucking Skull and Bones.
Hey, all you need to do is be a pro gamer and pay attention to the soundtrack, and you'll have a better idea.
Give it to us, Phil.
Yep.
All right. Well, Tavin, you get to go first.
When
because
was this
Connor
list
went first
made?
last time?
Oh,
when?
There's not a date on it because top
Updated.
I don't think
tens
there's a date
update.
for
Yeah.
the top tens. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Is there a like how many votes on it?
On the whole thing, no.
Interesting. Because if it was like 30,000 votes, then you can probably be pretty diverse. If it was like 500 votes, probably not so diverse.
And
Also,
are we trying to be?
Go ahead.
Are we trying to be specific, or are you being a little bit more lenient? As like a Mario game's going to be on this list, are we going to have to try and find out which Mario game that is?
I'm gonna say I would like if you could be specific.
Okay. I'm staying away from Mario.
So what was I gonna say? Oh, I would
I don't
say
know.
A lot of these games, I'd say a good 50% of this list, I would not pull. From,
He would not personally
like
pull.
being the top 10 like soundtracks, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, there's so many I want to pull from first. I'll start with an easy one. Give me Persona 5. Do I need to discern between 5 and Royal?
No, because
Okay.
Persona 5's not on the list.
That's crazy.
That's blasphemy.
That is crazy.
That is probably one of the craziest things about this list is that
That's literally what Persona 5 is known for, is for its
there's no
fucking
Persona
music.
5.
You know, I wouldn't choose this one, but I've heard so many people like sing its praises. Witcher 3?
Witcher 3 is not on the list.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Second pick. Second.
Like, where do we go? You know, where do we go?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that like you haven't hit like anything on the head, so you can't even like
Give
go off of
me. If I say Final Fantasy VII, do I have to discern which one?
No, because Final Fantasy VII is
Seven's
not,
not
on
on
the
the
list.
fucking list.
Jesus.
Come on!
All right. I have a perfect solution.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero's not on the list.
Oh, well. Hey.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
would've been
I thought I was
funny.
going to get a good resounding yes, Connor. You're so smart.
So that's two misses, right?
Yeah.
2 and 0. Third game. Third game.
See, what I want to say next, it's like, which one? I'm just gonna shoot for it, and I'm gonna say Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is not on the list.
Fuck, man.
Third pick, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is not on the list.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Definitely a chance.
Not a chance. You know, nobody played that game, right?
I don't care. Everyone knows, but people always do the soundtrack.
Nobody played that game when it mattered. Everybody played it 5 years later
Yes.
when it was already dead and gone. What guess is this? 4?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
there's so many choices, but like we've hit all the classic ones.
Not all of the classics.
Not all of them, but we've hit all the ones that should be there.
For sure. You are missing some. for
I
sure, that, like,
know,
think
I
are,
know.
like,
But it's like which
immediate
one?
pulls for me.
It's like which one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to go old? Maybe we need to go old.
How old?
I think the oldest we've gone so far is Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna go any older. Like I don't expect Chrono Trigger or anything like that to be on
No.
this list. If we had just hit one just so that we knew an era of gaming we could be talking about, that would have helped so
Yep.
fucking
Yep.
much. And if Phil wants specificity, that makes it difficult too, because some franchises are really known for their music collectively, but favorites are diverse.
It's a different subject. Different indeed. No, it's not that.
I have so many ideas and I don't know which one to grab. This is guess number 4. So
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck it, man. I'm gonna pull The Last of Us.
The Last of Us is not on the list.
Ridiculous. Those guitar
The ol-
twangs.
I only,
Nah,
I only
it
know of
isn't.
one song of that game, and it's dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, the thing is it's too limited in what it does with the soundtrack, and I can understand you just being like.
I mean,
hitting the
Last
same
of Us
thing
2
over and over
soundtrack
again.
is undeniably better, but nobody talks about it.
Yeah, because it's the same like songs over.
It's
and over
not
again.
though. They get a lot heavier. It's like some like I'm not gonna say heavy metal, but a lot more like rock inspired stuff is in there.
Yeah, I'd scratch my head on that one.
one.
I'll take the fucking dive. Mario 64.
R64 is not on the list.
I'm not gonna try any more Mario games.
It was a good Mario pick for sure.
I've got.
That's
I'm
Classic
I mean
hits.
I'm bouncing between 3 Marios. I'll just lay it all out because it doesn't
on the last
matter.
round.
I'm bouncing between like 3 different Marios. I'm bouncing between the entire Mass Effect trilogy. You know what? Got it. I'm gonna go Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto 5's not on the list.
Wild.
I would have been angry
Wild.
at that one, to be quite honest.
See, that was one that was like so generic and like everybody, like Twitter, when they talk about Grand Theft Auto, they talk about soundtracks and stuff, and everybody talks about finding out who like Kendrick Lamar is because of GTA 5, or you know, a lot of Drake songs, or Lil Uzi Vert with some of the younger kids and so forth.
Connor,
You know,
down to you. Can you score a single point?
I don't think so, because the entry I'm going to is not like what Tavin did. In fact, it's the opposite, but I'm trusting on the people that like this soundtrack, because it is one of the best gaming soundtracks, and they may have come out of the woodwork to help, you know, shoot it up. And I'm going to go with Nier Automata.
Nier Automata is not on the list.
Not a shot. Is Mass Effect any of them on the list?
Nope. No.
We have to keep going till we get 1 point.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
them.
I mean, the game's over. We
agree.
both lost. The game, or are we trying to tie this shit?
Yeah, no, we're trying to get
Just find something out.
the first person who gets 1 on the list wins.
It's sudden death.
Sudden death.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Connor.
Isn't it? Wait, what did you
I
say?
just said Mass Effect. I kind of said trilogy, and he said no, but
Okay.
There's none.
Let's go. I'm gonna just have to go into the fucking the vein. Legend of Zelda.
that's a good one. Yeah, but which
Oh,
one?
yeah.
But
it's-
which one?
It's a good one when you get that first couple
Yeah.
3 words out. That's 3, yeah. Okay. It's the most popular. Ocarina of Time.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is on the list. It's in fact the number 1 answer.
Okay, I'll take that.
Can I counter, or is it over? Or?
I mean, he was going second, so no.
yeah, I guess it's just over.
And I got
now.
the first one, like the
all
number
right,
1.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the
All right,
point value
well-
didn't matter. It was just getting it.
All
All right, congratulations.
Let's just jump.
Let's
in
see how
right
fucking
here.
garbage this shit is.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah,
said
this,
50%.
some of these entries are very strange and weird polls.
Count the
Number
stupid
10,
ones.
Silent Hill 2.
No,
Okay, good. No. Yes.
No.
You haven't heard anything
Over
from that?
Persona 5, over Final Fantasy 7,
No,
over any of the
See, what
Metal
you're doing,
Gears
Tab.
or Mass Effect.
What you're doing, Tavin, is you're now trying to judge whether something's on this list based off whether it's better or worse than what we said or what we think is the best. If we're just going with this crazy fucking list,
Silent Hill 2
has
is
a
not
great
making
soundtrack. It has
any
a-
top 10 soundtrack list.
Literally,
It's not.
like, part of what makes the game so good is built on the soundtrack.
I believe it. Yes, absolutely. I still say it's not enough.
To be on the list, I think so. Above the other ones, no.
Not above the ones we've named.
No, but on the list.
Well, we'll just find out, right?
Yeah, we will.
Number 9, Doom 2016.
No.
Oh, come on, Tavin.
No.
You're being contrarian because your picks didn't win. People went to bat
I'm going
for that.
off of what you said too.
What?
Whatever you said.
Or whether it's better than Silent. Oh, like what I went to. But even then, it's like on the list. Like I'm not expecting rationale here. I'm expecting what people were motivated enough to go and vote for. What is the best soundtrack? And Doom brought a lot of people.
I mean, Doom is great. Don't get me wrong. Doom is fantastic. Top 10.
I can
But
see it
also,
being
like,
there, yeah.
I thought people liked Eternal more than 2016 for their soundtrack, you know?
2016 is better. It's one of those things where like doing it again, even if you did it better, doesn't give you as much credit because you're just doing it again. I would argue it's the same thing with Last of Us Part 2 and Last of Us 1. Last of Us Part 2 is an extension of 1. Even though it's better, it doesn't get as much credit because it's not the first thing. And there was some controversy with the music in Eternal because it got compressed in a terrible way or something. So like the mixing and mastering was off. Yeah.
And then they blamed it on the creator.
And then, yeah, they blamed
8.
it on the
Mick Gordon, the composer.
composer.
Oh, yeah. It's true. I remember that story.
But it wasn't his
Number
fault.
8,
Yeah.
we have Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Valid.
That's valid?
Yes.
Fine. I couldn't tell you a single note from how it sounds.
I mean, I couldn't really either, but like, I'm going like general conversation about lists. That's a valid pick. More valid than fucking Doom.
I don't think so at all.
Next one.
Number 7, Kingdom Hearts 2.
I almost said Kingdom Hearts 2. I almost fucking said it. Ah. I don't think it beats any of the ones we named, but
No, it doesn't.
yeah, but I'm not mad at its appearance on the list. Maybe a little high.
Understandable.
Maybe a little high.
Number 6,
Sanctuary.
Halo 3.
Ooh, valid ass pick.
That's a pretty good
That's a
soundtrack,
valid
yeah.
ass pick. I'm having yeah.
Ba-da-da-da.
Appropriate. What is that? 5?
6.
That's 6? Yeah, yeah, okay. No, that's fine.
Fair, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. That's a good place for it too. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5.
Top 5.
This is a worthy number 5 in my opinion. Undertale.
That's pretty.
Sure.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah, I just haven't played Undertale, so I don't know. But yeah.
Almost every single like song that plays, you're tapping your foot, or you're like, or it makes you sit up in your chair and go.
Well,
"Oh, shit."
I should say I've played like the opening hour of Undertale and nothing else. So it's one of those things where like the internet kind of spoiled the gimmick of Undertale for me. So I'm not playing that game naturally. I'm trying to do like quote unquote best ending shit, and I shouldn't do that. But
Yeah.
the internet kind of ruined the gimmick of that game.
I think that's probably the most like backseated game of all time.
Yeah, I can
It's
see that
up
as
there.
the case.
I'd probably put some of the Five Nights at Freddy's above it.
However they sound.
I wouldn't even agree because the Five Nights at Freddy's is like you can just figure it out on your own. Like they don't care if like obviously you'll fail and you'll.
What do you
mess
mean?
something
What do
up.
you mean when you say backseated? Because to me that just means someone is watching, or someone is like either like Twitch streamers are watching, or like there is somebody watching somebody else play.
No, I mean like as in backseat gaming. Like you're.
Oh, you're like directing them.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's what I mean when I say that's the most backseated.
That's fine.
Number 4, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
it's good. You know what? I'll only give it to it because when I write a bunch of stuff for D&D, you put on that soundtrack and it's like
Yeah, it's it's instantly identifiable. You know it. We all know it. Yeah, it's like it's kind of memey. Like you can meme that music really well. I'm not mad at it on the list. I think it's really high.
it's the ones that we were saying deserve it to be above it. Persona 5.
Yeah, Persona 5. Yeah, Persona 5 not on this list is fucking blasphemic. Anyways, next.
Number
Top
3,
three. Top 3. Better be some bangers.
Super
be the
Mario
best.
Galaxy.
Really? Over Odyssey?
Damn.
Which is crazy to me. I think Odyssey is easily better than Galaxy.
I think Galaxy's in that conversation still, but I would agree that Odyssey edges it out pretty substantially. I would even say.
I would argue that Sunshine edges it out.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yes.
Not at all.
The acapella, Tavin?
That's the only good note, and I think there's a
No.
bunch of orchestral, because Galaxy's also when they first started doing orchestral soundtracks, and you can hear it and it shows.
I don't know.
And
I'm a big fan of the accordion that they play in Sunshine.
I only remember the acapella track.
Number 2, Shadow of the Colossus.
No.
No,
Yeah, I
not at all.
completely agree.
That's
good,
It does not belong
really
here.
good. I mean, you know, the triumphant music when you first get onto one of the Colossus, the da na 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 na, that's great. But overall, as a package, yeah, no, not even over what else is on this list.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Everything else
for
is
sure.
better. But what is number 1?
Number 1 we got. It was Legend of Zelda
Oh,
Ocarina of
fuck
Time.
yeah. Yeah, shit. Lost the point on that.
Valid. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But like, I don't know about specifically Ocarina.
It has a lot of iconic stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's
For
the
a lot
one
of
where like
people.
that's the one where all the iconic melodies start there, right? Or
The most identifiable versions of them, I would say.
even like the whole like digging in the chest and that da na na na, like all that shit, all that starts at Ocarina. There might be better versions later, but doesn't it start there?
That's
I don't
fair.
know. If it starts there, that makes total sense.
No, so the dun no, the huge lead up, the
Yeah.
that is the ocarina part, but like the banana that was before Ocarina, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe some like Link to the Past type stuff. Okay. Because the first one doesn't have good music, right? Or it's like...
First one has great music.
Okay. All right. Well, you know.
That's where it starts off with the da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 da, da.
I think this list is mid as fuck. I don't think it's awful, but it's like a C minus.
I think it's a good list. It's just there's ones I would put over it more than this. Because you have to realize musical taste is the most subjective thing, I think, in human history.
100%. 100%. I just don't think you can talk a top 10 greatest soundtracks of all time and not include Final Fantasy VII. Not include Persona 5. What else did we name? Any of the Metal Gears. I mean, come on.
I feel like Metal Gear has some of the most notable songs, but as a soundtrack as a whole, I don't think so as much.
I'm not mad at that. It's hard to pick a single one. I think Snake Eater is far and away the best of them, but I'm not mad at that.
See, that's the thing. I would say that only because of Snake Eater, the song. It sticks in my head.
No, the Caution theme, bro. The Caution theme is the original James Bond theme. Or it interlopes the original James Bond theme, I should say, with nice like woodwind instruments and stuff, and some nice guitars and stuff and so forth. Yeah. Snake Eater as a whole package has some bangers on there.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to play it
I mean,
again.
the credit song, "Way to Fall," so good.
That yes, that was also a notable one.
I'm trying to remember. What else did we say? I don't remember.
I said Nier, which not the most marketable overall, but it seriously has some amazing
I think just not enough people have played it.
Yeah, I understand it not being on the list.
Yeah.
It was the niche I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Phil, were you upset there was no Pokemon games on here?
Upset? No. Like, sure, it would be on my top 10.
Yeah.
But it would be low. It would
Okay.
be like, I don't think it's gonna break like number 8. Like, and that's still saying it's high. I would probably ideally put it like in 10 or 9.
How valid is Kingdom Hearts 2?
Pretty valid.
Yeah, it's got Sanctuary.
I would have it. I mean, it was number 7 on here, I believe. I would probably have it at number 8, number 7, something like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it on a list, but I understand why it's on a list.
I don't think I really don't think Doom should be on this list. What else is on this list?
Silent Hill 2.
Let me rephrase Silent Hill. Silent Hill is fine, but just not over the things we named.
I have to play the game as a whole because it works with the game very
game,
well.
yeah.
Standalone,
But I
certainly
think
not.
listenability away from the game is also very important.
Which is why, yeah,
You know, which is why things like Skyrim is fine, Halo 3 is fine, even Doom 16 is fine, but I don't think Doom should be on this list. Skyrim is too high for me.
Yeah, it's at like number 4, I think.
Number 4, that's too high. And I love the Skyrim music. Skyrim music's great. I think
is too
I think
high,
it's fine to be on the list, but in the top 5 is a little crazy to me. Now, in comparison to the other shit that's in the bottom 5, yeah, this is not a good list.
Yeah. I think it really only, this list only really takes off when you get to top 5.
Halo
And
3
then
and 6.
like number 2, Shadow of the Colossus is like wrong.
That one's crazy to me. That's the weakest. I
Like,
think, on
it's
the
again,
list.
like, I'm not mad at it being in the top 10 conversation. I'm not mad
Number
at that.
2?
Number 2 is, I wouldn't put it at number 2.
That's like the continued issue of them thinking that's one of the greatest games ever made, when it's not. A lot of people think that.
Yeah.
I think it's just music's tacked onto there.
Yeah.
When people think.
I mean,
of it.
great music.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you
good.
got to give it that, fantastic. The music is so vital and important to that game.
One of the main features.
Yeah.
You argue.
But yeah, I don't know how you have a greatest music video game soundtrack list and not have Final Fantasy VII. Like, I don't. Am I going too far?
No,
in that?
you're not.
I don't think.
It's got too many iconic songs.
Too many. You know, and it. Yeah.
What I'm thinking happened here is so like I think a lot of these people were factoring in like the actual game itself rather than just the soundtrack.
That's what I would assume as well.
I mean, yeah, with Legend of Zelda, that makes sense why that was number one. But yeah, because Doom also uses its music very well.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's so good. I've been thinking about playing that again. What I've really been thinking about, I don't have the money for it, so that's the thing that's keeping me away, is buying and downloading Doom Eternal on PS5, because I played it on PC back in the day.
Yeah.
Because I have the platinum for Doom 2016. Not a fun platinum to get. Not at all. But
Why did you play Doom Eternal on PC?
because I had just gotten my gaming laptop, and I wanted to play with my new toy. So, and probably undeniably, Doom plays best on PC, because it's a first-person shooter that requires high octane like Twitch shooting and so forth, and things move very fast in that game.
It's true.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
So
Well, boys, I think that wraps us right up
think
here
so.
for this episode of the Piggy Bank. Boys, thanks for joining me on this lovely episode of the Piggy Bank. Make sure that you in the audience, you drop a like, give us a nice little subscribe on the YouTube there, and check out all of our links in the description. And, let us know what your favorite video game soundtrack is. Let us know what your favorite game of 2018 was. And, let us know which Call of Duty is the best and why Connor's just wrong.
he's so wrong. That's a terrible list.
It's a great list.
It's so bad, I'm going to make a TikTok out of it. They're going to roast the shit out of you.
That's fine. Like, the Call of Duty fans are going to roast me over which one's the best. Oh, no. Listen, that would hold weight if I'm talking...
Connor, like, the fandom undeniably selects either Black Ops 2 or probably Modern Warfare 2 as the best.
Oh, they would. I don't often do this. In fact, I almost never do this. Very rarely will ever I look at the opinion of a fandom of a type of video game and say, I don't care what you think. Call of Duty fans, diehard fans that would argue that point, I don't care. Go play whatever Call of Duty you're playing. I do not like as an art form.
I think Call of Duty is just represented best by whatever it works from a 13 to 20 audience. So whoever has the microphone in that age group is the one that gets to dictate this. Watch, in 5 years, someone's going to be calling Call of Duty, I don't even know, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 6, is going to be considered the best or whatever. Which, honestly, Black Ops 6, from what I saw and what's getting the community excited from Summer Games Fest, or from the Xbox Showcase, it sounds like Black Ops 6 is about to be a banger.
Literally, the only thing that's keeping me from even trying it is that the amount of, gigabytes it requires of space. Only reason why.
Did you see you can run in all 8 directions now?
That's why I was like, okay, we're working with something real cool here.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
You know what's crazy? We're all in our late 20s.
We are.
No, we in our mid.
Not me.
Okay. Would you say that mid is only 4 through 6?
Mid is 4 through 6. Are you 27?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're
20s, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you're in that weird edge, but yeah, I would say 7 through 9 is late 20s.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah,
Pretty crazy though.
that's crazy. You're in your late 20s, you old fuck.
Mm-hmm. Time is not a
Me and Tavin
one-way
are still in our
street.
mid.
Dude, I got fucked up. I shouldn't say this because we're trying to wrap up or whatever. I got fucked up at work the other day. There's this little 17-year-old host who was working, and
I remember the story.
Lady Gaga's telephone was playing at the restaurant. And I was singing along to it because, of course, it's Lady Gaga's telephone. Why wouldn't you sing along to it? And this host walked... Don't wanna think anymore. The host walks up to me and goes, "You like this song?" And I go, "Oh, yeah, of course I like this song." She goes, "Oh, do you know it like that?" And I was like, "Yes, of course. Do you know it?" She goes, "No, I've never heard this song before in my life." And I could feel my temples graying in real time. Like, it just sucked some soul out of me that this child did not know Lady Gaga's telephone featuring Beyonce. Come on. 2009. She was born in 2006. I was having the conversation in real time. I was like, fuck, this song might be older than you. Like, oh my God, I'm almost to that point.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Tavin, I don't remember that song at all. So
How? No, you remember that song.
You remember it. There's no way you don't know.
Maybe
it.
if I hear it.
Here, let me.
Stop telephoning me.
At this point, I'd have to listen to what the song sounds like.
I'm playing it right now.
Single lyrics,
Well,
notes.
hang on. We're on stream, and I gotta outro the show.
No, fuck. Is it gonna work?
Please, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guy. Goodbye.